Why do we wait till funerals to say what really matters most? I've been to a few now, and sometimes I gotta admit, I find myself a little surprised at some of the things I hear coming out. But then other times I go and it's like all the feelings that I have about that person are just amplified because of the beautiful words of life that have just been spoken. But every time I go, I can't help but wonder, why is it that we wait until after the person is no longer with us to say the things that are really on our heart? And I come back to this thought over and over again as the reason. I think it's because we assume. We make the mistake of assuming that people know how we feel all the time, right? Because we're in their lives in some capacity, they must know how we feel. I mean, we're there, right? And it's like the wife who complained to her husband. She's like, honey, how come you never tell me you love me? And he looks back and he says, babe, years ago when we got married, I told you I loved you then. And if anything changes, I'll let you know. I mean, it's a funny story, right? But it's funny because it's a little bit painful, because it's a little true. But that's exactly what assumption feels like. And assumption doesn't play nicely with our emotions. When we assume, we actually rob the other person of hearing how we really feel. And we also rob ourselves of the ability to be able to strengthen that muscle a little bit more. You see, we resist telling people things because we're often so afraid we're going to be putting ourselves in too vulnerable a state. And then we go on in life and we regret that we didn't take more risks. So it's like this perpetual cycle that could actually be broken with doing something as simple as getting out of that assumption bubble and just saying the good things that are on our hearts. Don't be someone who settles for only talking about the things you don't appreciate about somebody. Anybody can do that. And goodness, we see that a lot, don't we? But be someone who takes that and turns it upside down and flips the narrative on its head and decides to call out the good. And not just the good things that people do, but the good things that you appreciate about that person. They did something amazing, and then say what it is about that person that you really appreciate. Not just the things, but the who. That person that's inside and behind all of those things. And I promise you, when you take that step of courage, when you decide to be somebody who encourages somebody else, you both get richer in the process. It's always worth it to encourage somebody. It's always worth it to not be somebody who waits till it's too late to say what's really on your heart. Make every day a reason to celebrate somebody. And if somebody's popped into your mind even now while we're talking, that's your person today. Maybe you'll have a different person tomorrow or the week after, but today that's your person. Do something out of the ordinary that lets them know how you feel about them. And I promise you, you'll both be changed in the process. You might even change the trajectory of their lives because of that spark that you're lighting in them with your words of encouragement. So I encourage you, and I know you can do this, and I know that it takes a little bit of extra oomph to go and do that. So I just want to let you know that you can do this. I believe in you. I know you have got what it takes to make it happen. And my hope is that you have an incredible day today, and that you feel this amazing sense of blessing in your life as you get out there and encourage somebody else. P.S. Do you know what encouragement really means? To pour courage into somebody. What a thought. So I want to pour courage into your soul today to let you know you can do this, my friend. Just remember, even the smallest changes that we make in our lives have the ability to impact a life, maybe even yours, in exponential ways. So have an incredible day today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. You take care.